Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So 4 years ago, we had a Computer Olympia conference in Macau. Macau is mostly a gambling town. You can think of it as the Las Vegas of Asia. And I got very ill looking at the game. I was trying to, in my mind, as I'm watching the blackjack games, try to practice card counting. I'm fascinated by it. I would never try to make a living off of it, but I'm fascinated by the math behind it. But I quickly got dizzy watching how much money people were betting. I was talking to one of my opponents at the Computer Olympiad, and he explained that people come to Macau to launder money. They put down a few $1,000,000, and they just have to cycle their money through the games once. So they might lose 3-4%, but they've laundered the rest of the money, right? Rather than pay 50, 60, 70% taxes, they pay a 3 or 4% tax to Macau. That's what my friend explained to me. Now I thought, gee, blackjack's probably not the most efficient way to do it. You could probably go to a roulette table and just divide your money up into all the bets there in one round, right? And it kind of reminds me of our current situation. We have a currency system, a financial system that's on the verge of collapse. And we have this great big roulette table that we can bet on. Now a lot of people, most of my peers, are going to be betting. Let's see if we can copy this poker chip. Most of my peers are my copy button isn't working very well. Oops. But I guess I won't use the poker chips. Let's just use the fill-in button. Most people are betting their money. Oops. Here. Let's think of these as the low denomination chips. But we got this great big roulette table. In fact, the feds are probably also betting there, and they're probably going to go down with them. I'd recommend some of your money there, but what's even better is some of the metals that we're going to be using for strategic, for our technological devices, right? I do expect the financial system to go bust. What I don't expect is for our technological system to go bust, right? People still want their cell phones, their computers, their satellite technology. And so you can bet on that. This one as well. If you expect energy to be in trouble, then aluminum is a good one as well. It takes a lot of energy. The reason you recycle aluminum cans is very different from the reason you might recycle gold jewelry, right? Aluminum, as the atom, is not very rare. It's the unoxidized form of aluminum. It takes a lot of energy to make, right? Thallium and indium are also pretty good for technological devices. And then some of the rare earth metals as well. These guys are not particularly rare. What they are, they're very hard to separate from one another. The chemical properties of all these elements are so similar, you're probably not going to use any sort of carbothermal kind of reactions to separate them. This guy is actually radioactive, promethium, so I hope to load up on these. I don't have tantalum yet. I've heard that you can occasionally find it on eBay. Oh, I forgot. My new favorite, zinc! It is projected to almost be extinct within the next 50 to 100 years. So there you have it, the great big roulette table that we all have to bet on to carry our wealth, to launder our wealth past the next banking crisis. This is the Peter Dislike Show! Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show! Bum 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 bum.